This is the worst story of abusive parents and how I individually and tactically turned everything around. All throughout my childhood, from age 6 to age 15, my parents would physically abuse me. They literally treated me like an animal. They would hit me, and worse than anything else, with words. And I mean really, really mean words. They would abuse me. To be honest, the mental abuse was what really got me, as it really affected me as a kid. As I got older, around age 16, I finally gathered the courage and saved a little bit of money to go see a psychologist. I explained everything, detail for detail, all the abuse, and literally broke down in front of her. I can't do this anymore. I'm human. I never received love from them, and my eyes literally rained with tears. She hugged me and told me, I'm gonna help you. Just promise me you'll come here every week, and everything I tell you, you will listen to me. I got up from the chair, put my hand out, shook her hand, and looked her straight in the eyes. I promise. My psychologist was literally an angel that had fell from heaven. She helped me get over everything, my whole past, and forgive my parents. But then she told me something extremely wild. Your parents are like a cancer, and you need to eliminate them from your life. I said, how? They pay for me. I live with them. What am I gonna do? Who's gonna support me? Where am I gonna go? And she said, this is important. You must listen to me if you want to be successful in your life. You are only 17 and you have another 70, 80 years to live. If you do not listen to me, the rest of your life will be miserable, and the same thing will happen. It was the hardest decision that I ever made. I got a job working night shifts and still attended high school, and completely cut my abusive parents off. It hit them like a ton of bricks. Our son, where did he go? And they would try to contact me over and over again through the years. But I told them, I'm done with you guys. They would send me long text messages, long voicemails, trying to manipulate me and trying to get me back into their life. But I wouldn't listen. My psychologist told me life is about survival of the strongest. Do not be weak. Poison the cancer that they are. Eradicate them from your life. Doesn't matter if it's your brother, sister, uncle, or even mom and dad. By now, about 5 years has passed. I got into one of the best Ivy League schools in all of the United States, and I just graduated with my bachelor's degree. Immediately, I got a job in one of the best firms in New York, and then the drama started again. One night when I was walking home, at the front door of my apartment, both my mom and dad were standing there. My heart dropped with stress. All I could picture in my head was how they hurt me over and over, all throughout the years, and the pain they caused me. I said, what do you want? Son, they cried and told me that they just want 5 minutes of my time. I looked at my father and mother straight in their eyes and told them, you have 5 minutes, and it better be something worthy. They walked in through the front door and sat on the couch and began bawling with tears. We are the worst parents someone can have, a child can have. We did nothing but hurt you and mess with you. Then my father started to explain to me that when he was growing up as a kid, his father brutally abused him. And the sad thing was, that was the same story with my mother. At this point, I felt really bad. I told them, that is life. It is what it is and something that happened. But you cannot let your past affect my past. They told me and literally got down on their knees. We will do anything to have you as our child again. They pleaded as if their life depended on it. I had really worked on myself to make myself strong and not fall for any manipulation. But you could see in their eyes it was genuine. I told them, the only way you guys can get back in my life is if you go to therapy. You must go to therapy for a year. Get over all the trauma that you guys have been through, and then I must have the number of your psychologist or whatever therapist. If the psychologist or therapist states that you have changed, you will be allowed back into my life, and we can be a family again. But if you have not changed, do not come around me, as I want nothing to do with you. Shockingly, they both agreed. Fast forward 5 years later, it's Thanksgiving time, and I am there with my wife, my 2 kids, and my father and mother. Please comment below on what you think about this story, how important you think it is to walk away from cancerous people in your life, and if you want to hear more stories just like this, click on the videos right above the screen.